Instagram. Hey, Coco. Yeah, I know it hurts when you hear my name. There's no sun without hurts when you hear my name. There's no sun without rain. There's no joy without pain. Whoever makes souls made ours the same. And that was by Andrew Tate. That was a work you just enjoyed by Andrew Tate. I'm surprisingly, this fella, he puts out some bad things, but he puts out some really good things. And get the good and with the bad, I guess. I don't know. All the stuff he says about like men, growing and working on yourself, and when someone breaks up with you, you have to move on, and the best revenge is working on yourself and being the best person you can be. I don't disagree with that stuff. I don't disagree about the stuff where he says, you should provide and protect your family. I don't disagree with that. I don't think it's extremely sexist. I think the stuff where he's like, women shouldn't be pilots, that's bullshit. I have a cousin that's a pilot. She's a female. Her name's Amy. She's a damn good pilot from what I've heard and seen. So, anyways, I'm like self-conscious of the background. I've got some things in there. That's a glass of water on the ground for Oscar, in case you're wondering. He gets it in a bowl and in a glass. He's a fancy cat. He deserves the best. Give thanks. In all things, we should try to make ourselves as grateful as possible, for gratitude is a good thing for ourselves in a matter in which justice commonly held to belong to others is not. Gratitude pays itself back in large measures. Think of all the things you can be grateful today that we're on the Ryan Holiday part now. Think of all the things that you, could be grateful for today. Coco, you're crying in the background. People are going to think I'm torturing you. What are you crying about? Think of all the things that you can be grateful today. That you are alive, that you live in a time primarily of peace, that you have enough health and leisure to read this book. What about the little things? The person who smiled at you. I went on a good date the other day. I went on 2 dates this week. One was good, one was just shit, so. But, and it's a story. The shit one becomes a story. And the good one was like, okay, well, that was a special moment between me and someone, and I hope I see them again. If not, whatever. What are the little things? The person who smiled at you, the woman who held the door open. I remember when I was in Warren, we were filming at the Woodlands Hotels for a show called, what the hell is it called? The Parts You Lose. And I was like out in the field for like 3 hours. And I like went in, and me and this girl were coming, and I just kind of opened the door and went in. I was out in this like blistering cold field for 3 hours. And she's like, you need to learn how to hold this door for a gentleman. And then it was funny because it was another female coworker, a younger one, kind of barked up and was like, hey, the world's not like that anymore. Men open doors for men, and women open doors for women, and everyone opens the doors for women. It's none of this men have to do it for women crap. And I was like, yeah, right on, sister. I've really been going off into tangents. I've noticed these videos have become a lot less about the quotes themselves. I'm sorry. You guys are my therapist, my online therapist, and I just vent everything to you guys, and that's fine. Maybe it's not fine to you. I don't know. People are still watching, so whatever. Gratitude is infectious. Its positivity is radiant. Even today, if your last day was your last day on Earth, even if today was your last day on Earth, if you knew in advance there was going to be an end in a few short hours, would there still be plenty to be grateful? And it's like, yeah, I've accomplished a lot. I've had good times with people. I've done great work in the fields I've worked in, and I am proud of things I've done. And yes, there's a dog crying in the back. Coco, come on. I think she's crying, and she's waiting for me to give her permission to eat Oscar's food, which is not going to happen. And I think that's why she's crying. What about the little things? Okay, even if today... would there still be plenty to be grateful for? How much better would your life be if you kicked off every day like that? If you let it carry through from morning to night and touch every part of your life?